Hello everyone, Tommy the Tank again. This is the part of the video of the service and repair to the SD40 Mehano locomotive that I received the other day. As I guessed, it had been unused for a long time, and the result was, I don't know if this will focus, probably not. One of the brushes was stuck in the holder, so it wasn't making contact with the armature. So the result was it didn't work. So you'll see later it's all back together and it's running very well. Another problem was, if you can see the wheel, it's actually chrome plated, but the chrome has come off. So it was very bad contact. The other small problem is the back-to-back. On some of these Mehano locomotives and wagons, the back-to-back is not correct, and as a result it won't go through points very well. It can derail on corners, on curves, sorry, not corners. So it has a small flange or lip, and by carefully filing that, you can push the wheel further on and set the back-to-back more accurately. So I had new springs. This is a very bad focus, sorry about that. So anyway, it's all back together again and it's working quite well. The brushes were almost unused, very light markings on them, so it was very easy just to clean them and put it all back together. So we'll see that running shortly. Thank you. Okay, so here we are up in my attic. It's a bit cooler now. So I'll just start the SD40, and now you can see how it runs after its service and repairs. Very happy with it. It's smooth, it's quiet. It's pulling a small rig of box fans. What I have noticed is two of the wheels were supposed to have been fitted with tyres, but they were missing. So I've just put no ordinary wheels flanges on at the moment, so it's not getting the grip that it could have. So I'm waiting for tyres to come, so I'll put those on one day. There we are, look at that. Runs very well, nice and smooth. Catch it again coming around. I have to excuse my camera work, it's not very good. I'm very happy with this, very happy. Like I said, you can get good ones and bad ones. This one I don't believe had been used very much at all. By looking at the box, the condition of the wagons and everything, I don't think it had seen much use. So I spent a few hours finding the fault, taking the motor apart and cleaning it. The wheels were a bit of a headache, but again, when I checked the back-to-back on them, I found what the problem was. Now it runs over the points nice and smoothly. There's points there. Yeah, very happy with it. Some of the comments I've had regarding Mehano is that they can be good or bad, and that's actually true, very true. So I'll stop this one here. Right. this one, with what I regard as having a CAN motor, is a lot better than the motor in this SNCF 70000 that I received. So we'll run this one and you'll hear the difference. Oh, got a bad start there. So you can hear it's not very smooth. It's a noisy motor. I've had this apart 3 or 4 times. First of all, I thought it was the meshing with the worm drive, but no, it wasn't that. I took the motor apart completely, checked and cleaned everything. It'll run slowly, but it's just so noisy. I like my Locos to be nice and smooth and quiet. So this one, as I guessed, will probably just be a static display. I wouldn't run this with this noise. It's not very nice at all. See, it's not very nice. Right, so we'll stop that. So to give you an idea, this is the same motor. Well, I can't get a very good shot of it. This is the same motor as in the 70000. What they call it, open frame, I believe they call them. This one again, you can hear it running now in a second. Right, so you'll hear this one. You hear how noisy that is. Just reverse it. Hear that? That's horrible. That's a really horrible sound. So that is the chassis and motor from this. This is a Mehano V160. So what I've done, I've changed the chassis and obviously the motor, it's all one part, and I've installed it in this one, and now you'll hear, hopefully, oh, wrong way. Okay, you can hear there's a big difference in this. Look how smooth and quiet that is. So as the comment I receive absolutely correctly stated, Mehano build some good Locos and some not so good Locos. And that's very true. So let's bring it back again. Right, so that's my V160. Put that to one side. Now we'll put this one. Excuse my fingers. This is also a Mehano. You see, perfectly smooth, quiet. Beautiful little runner, beautiful. And all these I bought used. I prefer these to a lot of other makers. of Locos, because they're simple to repair, simple to service, very reliable, and there's quite a bit of detail. They look quite good as well. This one I've changed the colours. This is my BR green on this one. Right, so let's go back to my SD40. Very happy. Very happy. When I get the traction tyres and change the rims over, this will pull a lot more. What I'd like to do is just dedicate this video to Mark at Mainstrain Esport. If you saw his last video, Mark is leaving us for another country, and he's sold up all his OO locomotives and stock, and he's buying into HO, and he's got some beautiful new HO locomotives. So I wish him luck in his move and setting up his new layout, which he's assured us all he will do. Yeah, very, very happy with this, very happy. Okay, we'll stop it there. And just as a comparison, when you're buying these locomotives new from, I won't mention the names of the manufacturers, oops, but you get what you pay for, and sometimes you pay a lot more money for a lot less quality. This is Mallard. This was tender drive with a ring-filled motor. When you hear the saying, the station standing at platform 7, well, that's what this used to do. Any more than 2 or 3 coaches and it would just stand there. The wheels would just spin and it wouldn't go anywhere. I put new tyres on it, I did everything, added extra weight. In the end I lost my patience and I fitted a railroad Flying Scotsman chassis and motor into the body of the Mallard, and now it runs like a dream. It's smooth, it's quiet, it's absolutely amazing. I love it. This is probably my best loco. I bought this well, actually my chief of staff bought it for me as a birthday present, and I was so thrilled to get it. It was the high detailed model, but it just wouldn't run. Now it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. This is probably my best loco. There we are. So that's a good combination. You can either use the Tornado or Flying Scotsman chassis. It has the motor with the flywheel, so it's smooth on takeoff, smooth on slowing down. Obviously the tender's been modernised. There's no drive in that anymore. It's just wheels on a chassis. So there we are. So that's my Mehano locomotives. These are all Mehano wagons that I weathered some time ago. Okay, so thanks for watching. Bye now.